Okay. Um, so, okay, let us start our training. First of all, today I will guide you how to get the license, how to get the registration stuff, register yourself for certification. Because Tosca is a paid tool, unlike Selenium and all. So we need to have a license in order to use Tosca automation tool. Okay, so I will show you all the basic stuff today. And the first 2 or 3 days of classes would be theory part only. After this 2 or 3 days only, then we will start the practical part. Okay, so please bear with me though it is boring for these 2 or 3 days. Okay, and today I will show you what all access will be I will be providing you people with. Okay, usually I will be sharing one folder with you in this way, and I will also share you a common drive. Okay, common drive is the place where you will have all the softwares, okay, and some other notepads which are very common. Like it could be an SQL setup or URL related stuff, what all URLs you need to go through. Okay, and these are all some of the softwares and all. Okay, and another folder will be your drive. Okay, that is your class folder where I will be uploading your recordings, and if I have any notes related to that, I will also upload that notes also here. Okay, so these are the different folders. Sometimes recently when I am adding your mail IDs to the folders, some people may not receive the email. Okay, and people will receive the email under uh, spam folder also. But don't worry, just open your drive and click on this shade with me icon here. Then you can see both the folders over there. Okay, so if you open this common folder after I give you the drive access, please open this important URLs web.txt, and here you will see all the URLs that I am guiding through now. Okay, let us start the registration part. So initially you need to open the Tricentis support portal, that is support.tricentis.com/community. Okay, and this is the official portal of the Tosca. Like Tosca is developed by Tricentis company, and if you want to if you face any issues in future with Tosca, or if you have any questions, okay, like it is not working for some specific applications or not, if you need any support, basically we will come here and log some incidents and all. Okay, and in the same way our certifications, our license, everything will be managed by this particular portal only. Okay, so once you open this support.tricentis.com/community, you will come up in a page something like this. Here you will see a login/register button. So please click on this, and here there is a register button, right? So if you click on this register, you can fill out all these details. Okay, don't worry, you can give your normal personal email ID also. You need not give your official email ID. You need not trouble yourself. Okay, give your personal email ID, give some password to that, and fill out the your name, phone number. No need of phone number also. Name, time zone, and some company name. You can give any company name. If you don't want to give your company name, just say TCS. That's not a problem. Okay, and fill out all these details and say register. Okay, once you register yourself and all, then it will take you to the again, then it will ask you to log in. Okay, so please log in with your account whatever you have registered with. Okay, and yeah, let me log in here. Okay, so once you log in into this account, meanwhile to your Gmail you will get a verification email. Okay, and that particular verification email, sometimes it may come to your inbox, sometimes it will go to your spam also. Please check your spam folders as well. Okay, I'll show you a dummy one. I'll have something here. Okay, something like this. Support at the rate of tricentis.com. Dear so and so person, welcome to. Please verify your email address. Okay, so please click on this verify me now and verify your email ID. So this is the first step. Now we are registered with support portal officially, right? So the next step is we want to register for certification exams. Okay, just go back to the normal support portal now, and here once you log in, after you log in, there is an option called web shop, and this web shop will have products in it. So please click on this products icon in the web shop. Here you can see different certifications. Right now, due to COVID situation, they are giving all these certifications for free of cost, or else the normal certification would be of this price range. Okay, so this is the certifications they are giving for free of cost at the moment. So try registering for any of the certification. Okay, it could be anything. Automation specialist level 1 or automation specialist level 2. First of all, let us try with the first one, very first one. It's okay. Click on this register now button. Okay, once you click on this register now button, usually it will take 1 second. I will try doing it again because I already logged in with my accounts here. Just a minute. Okay, so when you try logging in with the excuse me, just give me 1 minute. Yeah, sorry. So once you click on that register for there, okay, you will be coming up into this page. Okay, if you notice the URL for this particular page has been changed. It is no more support.tricentis.com. It has been changed to tricentis.teachable.com. This site they call it as Tricentis School website. Okay, and this particular URL has also been mentioned in your important URLs. Okay, so in this site also we have to register ourselves with the same details exactly as we provided for the support portal, so that both the sites they will be like going together. If you change anything, then again there is some linking that we needs to do. Okay, in order to get our certificates from here to there and all. So better maintain the same set of details, same email ID, same name, same password. I use same password. Password is up to you guys. Okay. And then here just click on this enroll now button that is available. Once you click on enroll now button, okay, it will ask you for credentials. Now, this usually it will take you to this sign up page by default. Okay, it will not. So you can quickly give your full name, your email ID, your password, confirm password, all these, and then just say sign up. So then you will be signed up into Tricentis school website also, and immediately you can log into that. Once you log into the school website, then it will ask you whether do you want to enroll or not. So you can quickly say that you want to enroll. Okay, somehow you can enroll for the certification. 1 second, why am I unable to log in? Yeah. So think like okay, 1 second. I'll open some certification which I did not enroll yet. Okay, usually it will be something like this. Enroll now. Click on this enroll now. So you will be enrolled, and then you will come to this course curriculum page. Okay, this is how we need to register for the certifications. If you want to enroll yourself for more certification exams like others also, whichever they are available, just click on this arrow mark over here. It will take you to this page and click on this all courses, and then you can start enrolling yourself for all the courses. And once done, you can see, if you click on this my courses, you can see which all courses did you enroll for. Okay, so these are all the courses that I enrolled for. So you can see that if you click on all, you will see list of all courses, but if you click on my, you will see only your courses. Okay, so until this point, is it clear to everybody? Yes. Okay, perfect. So now after this enrollment is completed, okay, now we are enrolled for certifications, right? I'll ping you for which certifications you need to enroll yourself. Okay, if you want in addition to them, you can enroll in all the certifications also. I'm not like it's good to enroll ourselves in all certifications basically, but it depends on the time frame that you have. Okay, just a moment. Okay, so once we are done with this certification, the next step is we need to request for license. License request, it totally depends on the Tricentis team. Okay, it is nothing from our hand. So all of you please complete these steps first before you are requesting for license. Only then you will get your license like more. And sometimes some people will face issues while getting their license, but it's okay. Some people may get their license immediately, some people will get it in a day, or some may get it in a 2 days. Okay, and some may not get it also, but no problem. But please do make a request for the license. If you don't get your license, I will share you my license credentials. Okay, I usually maintain 2 to 3 license as my backup. Okay, in case if I fail with any license, or if any student fails to get a license, I will share the credentials. But first of all, let's make a request and see whether they will provide the license for us or not. Okay, so in order to request for license, so now we are done till this part, right? The third link has been provided here. This is the license request URL. Okay, just copy this particular URL and paste it here. Okay, in a new tab or in the same in the whatever it is. Okay, and then you will be navigated to this page. Okay, I already requested for my trial license for multiple times. That is the reason I am getting this message. But you will see here two options, one is cloud and another one is the other option. Okay, so please select the cloud button and say submit request. Okay, and do it for 2 times. Cloud, submit 1 time, again cloud, again submit 2 times. And when you are doing it for the third time, you will get this sort of error message. Okay, please stop it once you get this error message. Now we can't do anything. Okay, so this is how the license request needs to be done. And once you complete your license request, if they grant you the license, usually you will get a mail. Okay, and that mail will be something like this. Let me show you that. One second. It will be something like this, license at the rate of tricentis.com. Okay, it will say you, dear so and so person, your manager has granted you with the license and all. Okay, and then you need not click on any link or anything that is available here. Once you receive this mail, that means you are granted with the license. That's all. Okay, I will tell you how to configure your license and all in later. Okay, but make sure you get this mail so that you are having a proper license with you. Okay, and this license lasts for 8 weeks, that is for 2 months. Okay, and once this 2 months is done, please register yourself with the different email ID and do the same steps. Okay, request for the license and then you will get that particular license again. Okay, and you need not worry about IP and all. Even though the IP remains the same for all email IDs, still it works. I registered for more than 10 or 20 accounts till now. Okay, and the next one is once we are done with the license, the next step is to download the tool. See, right now the latest version is 14. Okay, but sometimes 14 version is crashing because you know, right? Whatever software, the latest version, there is a chance that it, because of the beta version or something, it may crash frequently. Okay, it happens with every software. Okay, so it depends on you. I'm not saying that 14 is crashing too frequently. Sometimes there is a chance that it may crash. Okay. When I say crash, nothing. When you are doing some work or suddenly you will get an error and Tosca will close automatically. Okay. So that means you have to do your work again. That's all. Okay. But Tosca will still be there on your computer. Okay, but I'll show you. This is the link in order to download the latest version of Tosca. If you open this particular link, and for all this, right, either it could be license or it could be for download, make sure you are logged in with your support portal. Okay, you have to log in, only then you can see all this. So this is the place where you can download. If you see Tosca server 14.0, Tosca 14.0, all these are the latest versions. Okay, Tricentis Tosca 14.0 is our software and this is of size 1404, that is 1.4 GB. Okay, please don't download Tosca server. This is not what we are working with. We are working with Tricentis Tosca 14.0. Okay, either you can download this one or else that in the drive that I already shared with you. Okay, by that time in common drive we already have Tricentis 13.2 here. Okay, this is the one which I have in my personal laptop as well as in the official laptop also. I feel this is the stable one. Like this is working properly for me. Okay, so especially when I am providing trainings and all, I don't want my Tosca to crash, right? So that is the reason I am using this particular version. This is somewhat stable for me. Okay, so if you want, you can download this one also. It is up to you, either this one or else from here. Okay, you can download whatever comes, whatever you like. If you want to use the latest one, download from here. If you want to use the same one exactly whatever I am following, download it from here. Okay, there is no much difference. Both of them are exactly the same. There is some difference in the engines and all, like in the background performance and all, which will not affect us anymore. Okay, like don't worry, like if I'm using this or that, nothing. Exactly the same, only the icon will change. Okay, the look of the Tosca icon will change, and that is not going to impact us at all. Okay. So while installing Tosca, it will ask you for this C++ and all, which it will only download and install by on its own. Okay, it will be an executable file. You can just run next, next, next. And there will be two options coming up. One option where you need to select Tosca Commander, and another option where you just click on next, 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 and just finish it. That's all. Okay, this is the whole pre-condition or the pre-things first steps in order to start our classes. Okay, if you face any issues in this entire process, either it could be registering license or registering for support portal or your school portal, or else facing issues while downloading Tosca and all, please approach me. I will help you. Okay, and kindly complete these steps by today itself if possible, especially the license one. Please complete it before EOD. Okay. Any questions, any doubts till here?
The certification part can we can do at any part any time, right? So or do we need to do before the license?
Just enroll for one certification before the license.
Just we need to enroll it.
Only one at least, because sometimes I don't see people will not get proper license and all. So every time I'm following this designed order of steps. Okay, then until now nobody has failed to get the license for me. But
Okay.
from other institutes and all, I'm hearing like people are not getting their license and all. I'm following this chain of steps, and every time I'm getting license. That's the reason.
Okay. So we just need to enroll into the certification also. We don't need to attend the exam and all, right?
No, don't attend any exams. Just enroll all the certifications and let them be in their place. Okay, we need not do anything now. I'll
Fine.
tell you what to do at the end.
Fine. Thank you. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, and don't write any certification exams and all. Okay, I'll tell you when to write the exams and all. So until then, just enroll yourself and keep them aside. That's all. And if you want, you can go through the videos. But what I recommend is don't go through any videos for now. Later, after this course, you can go through the videos also, because they will tell you in the format of academy, like how to use this button and all is what they tell you. But in real time it is totally different, and when you are trying to learn the real time, right, there is a chance that you might get confused. That is the reason I'm asking you not to go through the videos. But once this course is completed, you will have certain knowledge on the tool. Then you can understand whatever they are saying, and that would be the correct time to go through the videos also. Okay, so with this, we are done with the registrations and all. Let us see what all will be installed on our computer when we install Tosca. Okay, so just go once you complete your installations with Tosca and registrations, just go to the start menu and type Tosca here. Okay, if you see, I got all these options along with Tosca Commander. Tosca Commander is the place where we actually work. Okay, that is the place where we develop our automation scripts and all. The others that got installed are Tosca Executor, Tosca Wizard, License Configuration, and Enabler. Let us see what are these four and why they are useful to us, how they are useful. Okay, the first one is Tosca License Configuration. The name itself says, right, this is useful to configure our license. Okay, we can either configure our license through Tosca Commander, or else we can configure it through Tosca license configuration. Both the ways it is okay. Okay, you can do it in both the ways. It depends on you which one you want to use first. Okay, like you can use anything. They will be exactly same. Once you click on Tosca license configuration, you will be navigated to this page. Okay, this is the Tosca license configuration mm, application that we have opened. Okay, and here if you see there are two buttons, activate and manage. Manage is if you are working in real time, then they will purchase some server and all. Okay, so you can give provide that server ID and you can manage your license. Okay, but right now we are working on trial license, right? So just click on activate, and here you have two options, connect and activate. Click on this connect because we want to connect ourselves to the Tosca license server, which is provided by the official Tricentis site. So just say connect, and here we used last time while submitting our license request, we selected cloud, right? So please click on the first option, that is connect to cloud hosted license server, and just say OK. And here it will ask you for the username and credentials. Give the exact username and password which you have registered for support.tricentis.com. Just log in with your support credentials. Okay, and just say OK. Then it will say you like some green color. It works like a charm, something like that will come up. Okay, that means you have successfully configured your license. I'm not disturbing my existing license. Okay. So some green color tick mark will come up. Okay. That means you have successfully configured your license. That is how we can configure all these steps. Whatever we have seen in the license configuration window will also be present in the Tosca commander. I will show you the place in Tosca commander also. I'm trying to open Tosca commander. Yeah. So this is the version of Tosca I'm using. Okay, starting Tosca commander. Okay, usually you will see only these two projects, first steps and advanced examples here, and all these came up because I am already working on it. Okay, just don't worry. All you need to do is once you open Tosca Commander, click on this project option, and there you will see an option called license. So please click on this license and see here exactly it is the same. Activate and manage. Okay, the same way. So click on activate, click on this connect, click on this cloud hoster, and you can do either in commander or else in license configuration. Both are exactly the same. Okay, you need not do in both. Do it in any one. Okay, either license configuration or commander and then project license. Okay, it both of them are same. All you need to do is provide your credentials and say okay. Okay, so this is how you have to configure your license. So let us see the next option that we have. I'm just typing Tosca again. So we know what is license configuration. Any questions with this? No? Yes? No? Okay. The next option that I can see is Tosca Wizard. Okay, this one. What is Tosca Wizard is basically we have so many applications, right? Like .NET based applications, HTML based, that is web based applications. Okay, and similarly, earlier we used to have some legacy applications. When I say legacy applications, what I meant is especially the mainframes applications. So when if you are working with any legacy application, then you are going to work with Tosca Wizard for that. Okay, what is this Tosca Wizard? How is it different? Is when we are automating something. Okay, like when we want to automate something, the first phase what we will all look at is we have to identify that particular control. Okay, so that we can say Tosca go to that control, and later we will tell what is the operation that it needs to perform on that control. So the first phase is to identify that particular control. This identification phase is achieved by using scanning technique in entire Tosca. Okay, and when I am talking about scanning techniques, depending upon the technology of the application that you are using, okay, Tosca internal architecture has some engine concept. Okay, for suppose if you are using a .NET based technology application, Tosca will use .NET Engine in order to scan that application. All these things will be done automatically to you. Okay, but in the background, some engines and all will be selected, which we cannot see or we don't know exactly. Okay, similarly, if you are using some legacy applications such as mainframes and all, they will use an engine called Classic Engine. Okay, and earlier we used to have a framework also. Tosca comes up with default framework. Okay, that is T-box framework right now. Okay, earlier they used to have a framework called Classic framework. Okay, one is Classic framework, which is a very old one. Another one is the T-box framework, which is the latest one. What is this framework? What is T-box? What is classic mean? This is nothing. Like when they say framework, it is not any folder structure or anything. It is nothing but how they aligned the internal architecture of Tosca. Okay, all these things are good to know things. These do not play anything, any importance in the automation. We have to know because we are working on this too. That is the reason I am saying you. This is like one time thing. Just hear and leave it. That's all. Nothing else. It will not help you much. Okay, so Tosca has some framework by default, and this framework is nothing but how the internal architecture of Tosca has been designed. So right now we are using T-box framework, that is the latest one. Earlier we used to have a classic framework. Classic framework used to be damn slow. I worked with classic framework also earlier. Okay, and it used to be very slow, like scanning and working. It will take hours to execute for me. Okay, and that is the reason why Tosca is not much encouraged, or Tosca is not much supported in the earlier days. Later they came up with this T-box framework, which is very efficient, and they are improving the performance of the T-box framework also every day. Okay, so you can see how they both of them work in the later classes. Okay, so when we are working with classic framework, that is nothing but old one, right? Similarly, we will scan all the legacy applications such as mainframes and all using this classic framework only. And when I am saying that I want to work on classic framework can be accessed, or can we can use this classic framework only through one option, that is Tosca Wizard. When you say Tosca Commander, it is nothing but the T-box framework. When you say Tosca Wizard, it is nothing but classic framework. This is the main difference. And what happens here is, all you need to do, for suppose, I can show you an example also. If you have some command prompt or mainframes applications, it will be something like this. Okay. Usually we will enter some commands here. Right. So all these can be scanned using classic framework. I will show you how slow it is. So if I want to scan this particular area, okay, if I want to scan this code 19028, okay, and I am using classic framework to scan this. So all I need to do is just to say scan here, okay, and now this is the screen I want to scan, right? So click over here and wait. Wait until it loads. It will take a lot of time to load. See, it loaded. Okay. Now I want to click on this one, right? So just move my cursor. Okay, I can't move it. It is here. Okay, no problem. So all you need to do is just to say add entry, and see, now it has scanned this particular part. If you want to know which part has it scanned and all, just to say mark here. Okay, why is it not marking also? Okay, so usually this classic framework Tosca Wizard will work based on the x and y coordinates. Okay, I'll just increase the values here. Mark, see, something like this. So based upon this row and column values that we provide, it will mark. See, when I say 8, see, it went somewhat up. So this is how you have to scan using the classic framework. And this is very difficult also. See, now I came there. I need to decrease this one also. Okay. And this one also to 2 I will do. Just the same mark. See, now I want to move it to again right. Right. So just to say 9 and see. Okay, and this one let me decrease. Means 7 somewhere here. So it goes on. So it is very difficult to work on this classic framework because it basically works on the x and y coordinates. If you are using legacy applications in your real time, then you have to use this classic framework to work. And now in this entire course, we are not going to use this classic framework or Tosca wizard also. Okay, so this is of no use for us. So if anybody asks you what is Tosca wizard, you can say we are using that to scan the legacy application. That's all. Nothing else is useful. Just to say close. And one more important thing is in classic framework they don't have the concept of modules and all, which we will discuss in the later classes. Okay, they have a concept called object maps. Means whatever we have scanned here, they will save it in the form of XML files. Okay, I will show you the difference between these object maps and modules also in the later classes. I'm just saying no, and yeah, I closed my Tosca wizard. So that is all about Tosca wizard. Any questions, any doubts? No? Okay. So the next one is Tosca enabler. This is nothing but when we are using certain technologies, for suppose Power Builder technology or something, usually Tosca may sometimes Tosca may face some issues in order to support them. Okay, at that point you can enable that particular technology here. All you need to do is select that particular technology, say next, 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 select all the things that it needs, okay, and just enable the engine here so that your Tosca will work for you. That's all, nothing else. Similarly, you have a Java enabler also here. This Java enabler is especially with the applications which are having JRE 64-bit version. Tosca by default supports the 32-bit version of JRE files. If you are having a 64-bit, then you have to use this Java enabler once. All you need to do is enable this technology, that's all, and the normal regular work. Okay. Any questions, any doubts with the Tosca enabler? Yes, no.
What about the other one?
Which one?
So like you are telling me Java and Power BI, so other technologies like the Node.js or any other PHP
All
application.
of them will be covered automatically. These are some typical technologies, Power Builder and all. Okay. Usually we will never come to this enabler part also. Tosca will by default cover everything.
Okay.
Okay. So this is all about Tosca enabler. And the last one is the Tosca executor. Tosca executor is nothing but if we have already developed some execution scripts using Tosca commander, then we can execute those scripts using this Tosca executor without opening the Tosca commander. Okay, I'll show you. It is also very slow. It will load after some time. Okay, so let us see. So this is how the Tosca executor is. Right now, I already sometimes back I already started executing something here. So it is still having the particular values of this. So this is my some test case and these are the steps. So it is asking me, do you want to enable automation or do you want to manually set it as pass or fail and all. Okay. So this is how it looks like when we start executing our test cases in the Tosca executor. This is an alternate way for the Tosca commander execution. And we are not going to use this one also because we already have Tosca commander, right? So why do we need to execute here? But this is an alternate way that is available if your Tosca commander is not there. Okay. Any questions, any doubts till this point? These are called the components of Tosca. Like what are the other components of Tosca that will be installed on your computer? No questions? Or do you have any questions or doubts? You can stop me if you are stuck with something, if you don't understand anything. Okay. And now let us see what are the different folders also. Okay. Even that is important in Tosca. So once you install Tosca on your computer, usually in the C drive, there will be two folders that are created. Okay, one will be in the Tosca underscore projects, and this folder will contain all the details about our projects. Okay, about some example files which are provided by Tosca, internal functions that are available within Tosca and all. Okay, like you have three folders here. One is the common repositories. It will have all details about the repositories. Okay, and the next one is the workspaces, whatever workspaces you are having, right? So all those workspaces will be here. I will tell you what is workspace and all. Okay, still we did not come to that point. So all those workspace information will be available here. And the last one is the Tosca commander. This is nothing but it will have all templates, okay, and standard modules and all. We will see what are those stuff, okay. So all those example files, okay. For suppose if you want to use some Excel files, okay, they have some certain format. So this format is available over here. You need not Google or download somewhere. It is already there here. So you can pick this format and accordingly we will build our test cases and all. Okay. So all these examples, templates and sets will be provided in the templates folder. Okay. And keywords. And this is the folder for the object maps, which we discussed, right? When we are scanning something using Tosca wizard, object maps, XML files will be created, right? So all those XML files will come and sit under this particular folder. Okay. And this one is the keywords. If you have any keywords and all, we will have those files under the keywords folder. Okay, and these four are some of the already developed Tosca modules and Tosca scripts, okay, which are available in order to help you with your work. We will see these as well. Okay, so this is all about the Tosca projects folder. The next folder that which will be created is the Tosca commander folder. Let me open it. You have to go to program files cross 86 and here go to Tricentis Tosca test suite and this is the folder. And this is going to have all details like all details about the configurations, engines and all. Okay, we will use this folder as well. Okay, but not at this point of time. Okay, most of the times we will be using the Tosca underscore projects folder only. See, this has all DLL files and all. Okay, which are nothing but the execution related stuff. Okay, but we are going to use this when we want to work on with the distribution agent and all. We can invoke them from here. Okay, I'll tell you at that point of time. So these are the two folders that will be created. Okay, so please remember or make a note of these paths and all. So in future when I am saying try to access this folder, you can just quickly navigate to that. Okay, so this is all about what are the folders that will be created, what are the other components of Tosca that are installed on your computer. Any questions, any doubts till this point? No? Yes, you can say me yes or no at least. Okay, thank you. Okay, so now let us see what is project, what is workspace. Okay, now let us start working with Tosca Commander. So, if you so everybody when we are into our office, we will have some place to work, right? Such as it might be your cubicle or it may be some designated room or whatever it is. You'll have some place where you can keep all your documents and you can start your work life. Similarly, in Tosca also, you are provided with some space where you can keep all the scanned modules and you can build your test cases, you can execute and track the results and keep those folders in certain place. Okay, similarly, you will have a certain space in the Tosca commander also. And this space is what we call it as project or workspace. Both of them are same. It can be project or it can be a workspace. It depends on the name they use, but both of them are same. So you should have certain place where you are supposed to work. Okay, so in that place, I will store all my information. In Office, you will store all the documents and all, right? Similarly, in Tosca Commander, you will store all your modules, all your test cases, execution results of them, all this stuff, reports and all. This is the place where we store them. Okay, so first we need to create a workspace or a project in order to start our automation journey. Okay, so how do we do that? All you need to do is click on this project option and click on this new option here. Okay, so then immediately you will be taken to this particular window. Tosca Commander create new workspace, and these are the options that are available. The very first option is the select the type of repository. What is repository? Why do we need it? Is see, when you are working, sometimes you may work all alone. You are the only person in the entire project. Sometimes you may need to work with a group of people in a team. So it would be like multiple people working on same project. So depending upon the project you are in, either it could be a single user or it could be a multi-user. So this is nothing but the type of the repository. If you are a single user, you need not depend on others for their work, right? You can do it all alone. You need not depend on any server or anything. You can do all alone in your computer. So that one is the single user environment. We are not going to use any Git. Okay. Yeah. The other one is multi-user, where we are dependent on our piece, right? So now I am dependent on Shalini to complete some functionality. Similarly, both of us are again dependent on Kranti again for some other functionality. So we are dependent on each other if we are working as a multi-user. Then I need to get all the code, whatever Shalini has developed, whatever Nidhi has developed, whatever Kranti has developed. So that is similarly they are also dependent on me. So there should be some code change and all. So how can we achieve this? Usually in other development tools and all, they will have some GitHub or something like that in order to maintain all this. In Tosca, we will use any of the databases. That is SQLite database, okay, MS SQL Server, or else DB2 or Oracle, or else it could be a Tricentis repository also. They too have some repository stuff which is in the cloud. Okay, so it could be any of these. Okay, so if you are having many people, okay, like multiple people working under the project, then we will go for this particular option. If we are the only one person that is working, then we will go for the very first option. First, let us start creating things using the single user workspace. Okay, today let us complete all the installations required for Tosca, and coming this weekend, this Friday, I will tell you how to install multi-user. So from coming week, we can start with the multi-user environment. I don't want to make things too difficult for you. Like first, let's install Tosca and see if everything is working properly for everyone. Then we can install the SQL servers and all. Okay. So now I'm just creating a single user workspace. Okay, this is all about single user workspace. So I need not require any repository or any server, right? Whatever I have, I can download it in my system only. I can save in my system and I can open the file in my system only. I need not keep it somewhere else. So I will say none, no repository at all. Just create a single user workspace. Okay, and then the next option is create new workspace in. That is nothing but where do you want to create this workspace folder. Okay, Is it in the folder that is already provided by Tosca or somewhere else? By default, it is the Tosca projects, Tosca workspaces. We saw this folder, right? So this is the default one. If you want to change it, you can click on these three dots and you can choose the appropriate folder. Okay, whatever you want. But I usually recommend using the same folder whatever Tosca has given us, because sometimes there is a chance that you may forget, or you might not know where you created and all, right? So better, in order to avoid this, if you know this is the standard folder, then we can quickly navigate to that if you want anything. Okay, so better use the same, but again it is up to you, you can change it if you want. And the next one is the name for your workspace. Okay, so give some name. I'm giving the name whichever I feel convenient. Okay, it depends on you. So please give some name for your workspace. Okay, and the next one is workspace template. What is this workspace template is? Tosca has already come up with certain standard function. Okay, which they call like inbuilt functionality. Okay, for suppose if you want to open a URL, how can and if you want to take some screenshot, or else if you want to copy some file from one location to another location, all these functionalities require some coding to be done, right? We cannot scan anything and we cannot say this is the operation that you can do. It is hard to tell Tosca in that way, right? So whatever requires coding, okay, basically, so all those they already developed and they gave us. Okay, all that we do is we need to use them appropriately at the correct time and at the correct place. Okay, so all these inbuilt functionalities are stored in a file that is standard modules. Okay, standard file, standard.tce, some file they have it. So that particular file is what they call it as standard modules. We usually call them as standard modules. So if you want them to be included in your project, you should click on this workspace template. By default, they will come up. See, they are present in our Tosca commander file only. The name is standard.tsu. Okay, if you don't want to use it, just don't select it. It is totally up to you. You can use and you need not use. So first I am using it here. Okay, so I selected and this is the path. If in case if you change it the path of this file, you can change it again from here also. Like right now it is in the correct path only. So I need not change it, but in case if you change it, then you can change this path also. Okay, so this is my file standard.tsu and just to say open. So once done, just click on the OK button that is available here. So our new workspace has been created. It will open for us. We just need to wait for some time. Yeah, so this is my new workspace. This is how the new workspace will be at the beginning. Now I will show you how to create another workspace without using standard modules also. See, when I am using standard modules, if you see, this tab is the test cases tab, right? It has some standard module examples, virtual folders, something like this. Similarly, in modules also, I have some standard modules here, a folder called standard modules and some modules. Okay, we need not worry what are these and why do we have them alone. Okay, now let us create another workspace without using this template and see the difference between both of them. Click on project and click on close. I want to close my project, right? So I'm just clicking on project and then close button. I'm back here. So now just say project, new, single user workspace. This is the folder and this is the name. some dummy name I gave. Okay, and here I am not selecting the workspace template. I'll just say okay. See, we don't have any folders here. So this is the difference between importing standard modules and not importing standard modules. Any questions, any doubts till this point?
Ramya,
Yeah,
what is the good method either regarding workspace table? Or we need to
please
choose it
import.
or not?
Please import.
We need to import that one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so in real time, the organization also, are we using the same method or do we have any standardization?
In real time, this entire procedure is different because in real time you will be working on multi-user environment, not single
Okay.
user, right? So we will see that then.
Okay.
There is some more difference that will come up there. I will tell you.
Okay.
Any questions, any doubts till this point? Are we good? Okay, perfect. So please to complete the steps till here. Okay, I will stop the session till this point now. Tomorrow, let us see what are all these sections that we can see in the Tosca and all. Okay, please complete the installations and please complete the license request and all the stuff. Okay, just try to explore yourself until this point, and tomorrow we will see what are all these sections and all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And please to ping me your email IDs so that I can give you the access. If you
Okay.
want to have it for a new Gmail account or something like that, please create a new Gmail account and then ping me the email ID. So I will give you the access for both the folders. And class videos, you can download them. If you want, you can download them regularly or else you can download them weekly also. It is totally up to you, but they will be there only. Okay, and I am not going to remove them at all. Once your
Okay.
batch is done, I'll create another email and I will have another drive for myself. I'll let this drive be like that only. Okay. Thank you everyone. Thanks for
Thank
joining.
you.
Thanks for your time.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Thank you.
Good day. Bye bye.
Thank you.